Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nancy Ogboy. In my last video we talked about nature's raw food, and I said to you that we're going to discuss the preparation and the process of this natural raw food. Remember, I took you around my farm. Now I'm going to show you some recipes out of millions of recipes that we have. Like I said to you, there is no particular recipe. You need at least 3 leafy greens and a portion of carrots. The leafy green is usually 35% and the carrots should be at least 75%. Then if you want all green, you should use at least minimum of 3 leaves. And then this one is the carrot. If you want all carrot juice, there's no mixture. I said to you, you don't need too much. Just need a variety of 3 leafy greens and then just a bit of them, not too much. This is not even up to a handful. This is called garden egg leaf from my garden. This is ugu, just few leaves from my garden. And this is spinach from my garden. So here I have 3 varieties of leaves, and then I have carrots, which should be about 75% of all. Then if you want to spice, you can just put a little ginger on it. Then the second one here is going to be all green. I have here kale, just few quantity. I have here celery. I've removed the leaves, and these are the celery stalk. And then I have hospital tufa, which I showed you in my garden. Just very few. And then the cucumber, about half cucumber, is just to give it some volume, and it has a lot of liquid in it. And then to spice it, if you wish, you can use half lemon. This is carrots, and I love taking just carrots. This quantity will give you just about 250 ml, and there's no spicing, there's no other green, leafy green. It's going to be all carrot. So these are just 3 recipes. Here are some of my vegetables. It's just to demonstrate how I store them in the fridge when I get them from the local markets. So this is kale. All I do is to get it into the Ziploc without washing. It's not washed, so I put it in the Ziploc. This is celery stalk. After removing the leaves from the celery, I put them in the Ziploc bag. And then the carrot comes like this from the local markets. So this quantity will give me about 4 bottles. So I package them in the Ziploc without washing. It's not washed. I have a bag of carrots here, which is already cleaned in a way. What I did here was to use a hard brush to clean this carrot. So you can see it is different from the one that came straight from the market. And then this is the one I've washed with a hard brush. I will still wash it before juicing. But this is how I store them. No water in them, all in Ziploc. But in case you cannot afford a Ziploc, we have these bags that we use locally to store things in the freezers. You can also use them. All you need to do is to leave them open so they can breathe even while they are in the fridge, because they are alive. Hygiene is so important because some of these vegetables, they have pesticide and they have a lot of bacteria. So what I use for cleaning, vinegar. Here is the imported vinegar, and this is the local one. Yeah, I have with me here 2 bowls and a sieve. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take these 3 leafy greens and put in this bowl. I'm going to pour water in them so the sand can settle, if any. And then the carrots, I'm going to soak after giving, and the ginger. So after soaking them, washing them several times to make sure there's no sand, then I will soak them in vinegar. So this is the vinegar added to the water. This will steep for another 10-15 minutes. Washed it several times already. I'm going to soak them in vinegar for maybe 10 minutes. 10 minutes is over. All I'm doing now is to rinse off the vinegar and put it back in an empty bowl. They're all washed and clean and ready for juicing. The next thing is to chop this carrot into smaller size. Because of the machine we are using is just a very small machine. It's not a very big machine, so make sure it's diced. You chop them in a diced form. Vegetables, especially if they have stem in them, just pick them and then just cut them in chunks. Now it's time to juice. So the first thing, put the carrots, put the leaves, a bit of the leaf and a bit of the carrots. I'm sure you are seeing what I'm doing. Push it down. This is the ginger. I'm just going to drop it. It's a little chunk. That's going to give it some spice for those who like spicy things. Half is coming out on the other side, while the liquid is coming out on this side. No water added. No water. I told you that this nature raw food, they have water in them. And then we are done. It has squeezed, remove all the juice. You can see I'm pressing so hard, and this is the juice. I have a sieve here in case some of you don't like chaff and they want all their liquids to be free of chaff, so you can add extra sieve. Now you can see this is about 250 ml of freshly extracted live juice. And if you saw my video shots, you see my hair pulling. That was the first chemo I had. After that first chemo, I started eating this food, and it really helped me to date. So I encourage you to do same. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about storage and the type of machines that you need to get for your juicing. Yes, there are so many in the market, but there are special ones that can keep the enzymes alive. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe. See you next.